Hello everyone, it's time for another video update. As you can see, Christmas season is upon us. We put up our tree the day before Thanksgiving, I think. I have some medical updates today, and also I have to obviously give the answer to the Hinkedy Pinkedy from last time. But first, I guess, last time I had forgotten to mention some of the hurricane things that happened to us in September. So Hurricane Ian had come through our area, and I got this video from one of my friends about how he was dealing with hurricane. I don't think that was the worst part of the storm. Obviously, he was safe. They stayed in their house, they had little kids, but they had some fun with some of the earlier parts of the storm. As to the Hinkedy Pinkedy, as you all recall, the question was, a horde of arthropods is storming through your backyard. The answer is a centipede stampede. I thought that was a pretty cute answer. We usually come up with the answers first, and then we try to figure out questions that will match them. Now for some medical updates. Last time I had spoken a bit about how we had gone to see the lung specialist, and she wanted to see if I needed a CPAP machine. So I had done the sleep test where I wore a pulse ox on my finger all night with a wristwatch. And so we did see her, and she gave us the results, and the results were that I don't qualify for a CPAP. She did use these words like, you don't qualify for oxygen, you don't qualify for CPAP. And then we also did like a lung test where I was blowing and sucking into a machine. I was measuring like how hard can I suck and blow, what is my lung capacity. And so that came back with results saying that my lung capacity is like half of a normal person's. So, I mean, I kind of knew that, and I talked about how I can't sing full phrases and things like that. But the lung doctor was still trying to make us, get machines like a artificial lung to help me breathe. And we didn't really like the way, it just seemed like she was trying to sell stuff that we didn't really ask for. I was trying to figure out why I was coughing. We also went to see a GI specialist, and she was different. She wasn't trying to sell us stuff. She was like, well, so you cough every second or third day, and it's a bunch of phlegm. Maybe it's acid reflux, I don't really know. We don't really want to subject you to more tests, endoscopies, and things like that, because, we'd have to put you under general anesthesia, and then what if you choke on stuff and makes things worse? So she was a lot more, normal. And what she recommended is that I take Prilosec for a couple weeks, which is omeprazole. It's like an anti-heartburn thing. It like limits how much acid your stomach produces. So I took that for a couple weeks, and she was like, well, see what happens. If it cures your problem, then you have some kind of a reflux issue. If it doesn't, then let's monitor, because it's not debilitating right now, but at least we've seen her once. If we feel we need like interventions because things are getting too bad, we can always see her again. Like, it doesn't take so long to give an appointment. So I went on the Prilosec, and it didn't really make a difference. I still coughed. Like, I would cough for an hour every third day or so. So I stopped the Prilosec, and then I coughed every day for like 5 days. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was talking about how he had had acid reflux before, and that when you come off Prilosec, if you don't wean off, your body actually just produces extra acid because it was being suppressed before, and your body's like, I need more. So I thought maybe I gave myself acid reflux for those 5 days because I stopped the Prilosec cold turkey. The good news is that since those 5 days of coughing, I went 4 days without coughing, and I coughed. That was like last Monday. And then including today, I've now gone 6 days without coughing. So, and in those 6 days, I have actually choked on food a couple times, where I feel like it kind of went in the wrong tube. But I haven't had the hour of coughing with a solo cup full of phlegm. So that's really encouraging. We have kind of tried to change some of our resting behaviors as well. Like, I try to take as long, like after I eat, I don't bend or lie down for as long as possible. I've also noticed that lately I seem to be able to sit in the chair longer without getting super sore. I don't know if that's like because I've found ways to adjust my body in the chair, or whether my bum is growing a little bit, like a bit stronger or a bit thicker. I hope it's the latter, but I mean the first is good too. Like a lot of the improvements that I'm noticing, I kind of have trouble determining whether they're improvements or like adapted movement styles. Like, oh, did I find a better way to roll over in bed, or have I gotten stronger and now the rolling seems easier? The changes are so minimal that it's really hard for me to tell, but I have a feeling it's a combination of both. So those are the medical updates I want to share. One kind of humorous thing that had happened when we were seeing the lung doctor. I was sitting there in the chair and I might have been wearing this outfit, and my shorts were kind of riding a bit high. So we were in the doctor's office, and I said to Stacy, "Hey Stacy, can you help me pull my shorts down because they're like kind of high?" So she helped me pull my shorts down, and I'm going to show you the angle that I had of what was going on. As we review this footage, what was shocking to me is my shorts are this bluish gray color. I know internet debates could go on forever about what color these shorts actually are. But when Stacy was pulling on the shorts leg, as soon as it's out a little bit, you can see that the color here is black, not blue-gray. Yet it was pulled out this far. And after she noticed that she was pulling on the underwear instead of the shorts, she kind of doubled over laughing, like almost fell over into my lap. And it was a humorous time. It's not like I have any shame. Like, I don't care that we pulled the wrong thing and there's no injury involved. It was just like a humorous thing that kind of happened. So I think those are all the updates I want to share today. I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas. I don't really have the ability to make my musical extravaganzas this year. I haven't really even been able to edit my videos because the computer I used to edit them is upstairs. So this will be the third video now where my younger sister has been editing for me. She's an excellent producer, and she charges really good rates to me. So thank you, my younger sister, and we'll see you all guys again, I guess, next year. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.